Sign languages are visual languages that use hand, facial, and body movements as a means of communication. Sign language is commonly used as the main form of communication for people who are deaf or hard of hearing, but sign languages also have a lot to offer for everyone. Here are some of the reasons for learning sign language. 1. It is important for deaf people. Sign languages are an extremely important communication tool for many deaf people. Sign languages are the native languages of the deaf community and provide full access to communication. Although sign languages are used primarily by people who are deaf, they are also used by others, such as people who can hear but can't speak. 2. It is more expressive. Sign languages are not just about the hands, they are also about the movement of a person's arms, body, and facial expressions, gestures, and other aspects of body languages that are important in communicating. Facial expressions in sign languages can express both emotion and grammatical information. For instance, eyebrows can be raised and lowered to change the structure of a sentence from a statement to a question. So, if you're ever speaking in an expression, sign language makes sure your facial expressions are correct, or you could be saying something completely different to what you mean. And so, by possessing these positive body languages, it will allow you to connect with another person in a better way, regardless of whether it's with a deaf person or a hearing person. 3. Sign language gives your brain a good workout. Learning any language will help to stimulate your brain and give it a good workout. Sign language is no different. It can enhance its cognition, your creative thinking, brain functionality, memory, spatial awareness, mental rotation skills, and more. 4. It improves your peripheral vision and reaction to time. Sign language users have better peripheral vision and reaction to time because it is so visual focused. You are more alert and your visual field response will benefit from this, something which is highly beneficial in many sports and even driving. These same scientists have found that deaf people have exceptional visual abilities that hearing adults do not. When speaking in sign language, it's not just about looking at the hand gestures, but it's also about the facial expressions, lip reading, and also observing the body language. 5. It boosts your communication skills. Naturally, if you are able to converse fluently in sign language, you have overcome the communication barrier. But if you are still in the learning phase, you can still overcome the communication barrier, provided that you are patient. 6. Sign language makes you become better at spelling. Did you know that you will become better at finger spelling if you know sign language? Even though there is a sign for almost every single word, for those that doesn't have a word, or perhaps you don't know the words for it, like my own personal example above, you will need to fingerspell it. The same applies when introduced to a new name, be it of a person, location, product, brand, etc. If there isn't a sign for them or you don't know, knowing fingerspelling is useful, as you will need to fingerspell those words, or at the very least, write them down. 7.